Petra sits in a hidden valley in southern Jordan, right on the edge of the Arabian desert. It was built by the Nabataeans, Arab traders who made it their capital more than 2,000 years ago. To reach the city, you had to walk through the Seek, a narrow canyon over a kilometer long, with walls rising 200 meters. The Nabataeans grew rich by controlling the routes that carried frankincense, myrrh, and spices across the desert. The treasury wasn't built stone by stone. It was carved directly out of a solid sandstone cliff. The treasury wasn't built stone by stone. It was carved directly out of a solid sandstone cliff. The sandstone here naturally streaks pink, orange, and red, which is exactly why Petra earned the name the Rose City. Living in a desert didn't stop the Nabataeans. They carved channels and cisterns that captured and moved water across the whole city. At its height, this desert city was home to as many as 20,000 people. Petra even had its own theater, carved straight into the rock, with room for 8,000 spectators. The Nabataeans spoke their own Aramaic-based language, and later blended in Greek and Roman influence as trade brought new cultures through. Caravans loaded with frankincense and myrrh crossed hundreds of miles of desert just to pass through Petra's gates. Petra sat right at the crossroads of the incense route, the ancient highway linking Arabia to the Mediterranean world. The Nabataean kings weren't buried underground. Their tombs were massive facades carved right into the cliffside. In the year 106, Rome annexed the Nabataean kingdom, and Petra became part of the Roman Empire. Flash floods could destroy a desert city in minutes, so the Nabataeans built dams and diversion tunnels to keep the water under control. Higher up the mountain stands the monastery, an even larger facade than the treasury, reached by nearly 1,000 rock-cut steps. For centuries, only local Bedouin tribes knew exactly how to find the city, and they kept that knowledge close. Petra's necropolis holds hundreds of tombs, each one cut directly into the surrounding rock. Coins unearthed here trace a trade network stretching from Arabia to Rome and beyond. Petra's markets once overflowed with silk, spices, and goods carried in from 3 continents. Under Roman rule, a grand colonnaded street was added, lined with columns and shops. This wasn't a random cluster of buildings. Petra had paved streets, public squares, and carefully planned neighborhoods. Under rulers like King Aretas IV, Petra grew into one of the wealthiest trading powers in the ancient world. Petra even minted its own currency, stamped with the faces of its rulers. When merchants discovered faster sea routes, the desert caravan trade that built Petra slowly began to dry up. In the year 363, a massive earthquake tore through Petra, destroying much of its water system and buildings. Without its trade routes or its water systems, Petra slowly emptied out, until the wider world simply forgot it existed. It took until 1812, when a Swiss explorer disguised as a local traveler finally rediscovered Petra. If you want to see the next lost city we uncover, subscribe and stay close.